Canadians are known worldwide as polite pushovers. That's about to change. Laugh Attack brings to you a show with more balls than a sporting goods store. Prepare yourselves for the Hotzcast. Now, here's Kenny Hotz.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jeff Castle. I'm here with Brian Pico and Canada's #1 radio show personality, Kenny Hotz.
Who's number 2?
I think it's me.
I'm 3.
No, I think it's actually Brian. I'm probably number 3.
I'm 3.
Do you know number 3 means diarrhea? Everyone's like, I made a number 1 and I made a number 2, but people never talk about the number 3. But that's it. I don't want to talk about that anymore.
It's school. This is
I had a
school
number 3 today.
humor. Did you?
Yep.
What did you eat that made
What,
you have a number 3?
You had Jeff's wife today? The number 3? That's what we used to call her in the cafeteria.
Hey, where's 3 today?
Kenny, how you feeling?
I don't know. You know, I was depressed today. I had a migraine. I went to this shit party last night. I felt depressed. And then, but let's start with Boston. First of all, last week I said that the Boston bombings were caused by an Aryan race of Fight Club cult guys.
You're a little off there.
I was like,
You're close. It was a boxer.
Yeah. Anyways.
So it says the media.
We should have known it was the Muslims again.
Yeah,
the
you just hope
Muslims.
You don't want it to be.
First of all, Chechens are crazy. They're mercenaries. There's like footage online of Chechens with butterfly knives cutting off farmers' heads. Like, you do not want to be anywhere near a Chechen. They're fucking crazy.
Well, the whole Russian thing. Those the 3 guys in one hammer, were they just Russian or were they Chechen?
They were like Uzbekistan or something. No, they were like where my grandmother got gang raped when she was a little girl. It's
in the
Ukraine. They're from the Ukraine.
You want to tell them about who they are? People might not know.
Well,
3 guys, one hammer. You can Google it.
Yeah, there's
good.
these 3 teenage kids. They're serial killers. They killed 21 people, most of them on camera. It's totally fucked up. But it goes back to the whole thing. Kill them. Why? Like, just kill them. If somebody is committing a crime on camera and it is obviously them, even though it's impossible to believe anything nowadays on camera,
Green screens.
just fucking kill them. Kill them. I don't care. I posted this little viral clip, or a fan did, of me doing a rant in the show about, if you're a dick and you suck, fuck you, you should die. And you know what? I stand by that.
Yeah, we need more rants like that out of you.
And I was talking to my friend who said that he was shitting on the Muslims for Boston. Listen, I'm not shitting on anybody. I'm shitting on assholes that want to fuck us or kill people. Like, fuck you guys. If you're cool, you're cool. You could be Baha'i or a Hare Krishna with a Glock, and you're still a dick. But
So you believe those 2 Russian guys did it, though? You believe the mainstream media?
Yeah, they did it.
You're into that?
It's amazing. Yeah. I heard the Alex Jones thing.
Something
it's
to think about.
Ridiculous. It's not even anything to think about. It's so far off.
Blackhawks there in Punisher hats. Like, if you are going to be a covert U.S. government op who is going to go into a crowd of people with a bomb, don't wear army fatigues and a Punisher hat with a skull on it.
Matching outfits.
It's all he's got. He has no other hats.
It's like the whole conspiracy is, they were there. There's SWAT people there, and they didn't stop them, so must be a conspiracy.
Listen,
it's
what,
not
they
a
don't
conspiracy.
have a roots in Boston? Like, put on a nice casual jacket, some juicy sweatpants or something. Like, I wouldn't dress up like a bomb planter if I'm going to plant a bomb. And listen, I have this, first of all, my tentacles run very deep in the U.S. And
Gross.
I have some very sick fucking connections. I have been contacted by, people have tried to make me like do some crazy shit because I could go meet the Sultan of Brunei because his kids are friends, or I could get into places because I'm kind of a celebrity, and I can
let's do it.
I can access certain things. Raptors wave at me when we're at the game and shit like that. Not many people can do that.
He wanted a pass, I think.
And I heard that from a very effective source, as they say.
Very inside.
Yeah, as they say in the gun, a.k.a. Pentagon. The gun. that Alex Jones is paid by the government to create alternate conspiracy theories, to take regular, conspiracy cheesers off of the path that they would naturally go on and create new alternative routes, false flags, as they say.
They love saying false flags. It's a false flag operation.
A conspiracy.
And what they do is he creates these alternate conspiracy routes so people don't focus on actual clues that the CIA or Mossad or Ben Gazzara fucked up on.
So what you're saying is Alex Jones himself is a conspiracy. The conspiracy being to throw people off the scent of the actual conspiracy. They get him to create an alternate conspiracy so that people don't look at the real conspiracy.
Duh.
Loose leader. It's like lighting 2 wicks for a gasoline-covered fertilizer bomb, right? One of the wicks goes off in another direction that just is attached to some My Little Pony thing, and then the other one is a fucking bomb that is going to go off. They have, it's called a lost leader, and they pay Alex Jones and use him to be a lost leader and lead people off, distract them from,
I think people get it.
Alternate.
He's like the horse when they're getting away from a bank robbery. There's a the horse and the guy. They send the horse one way, so they follow the horse, and you run off.
What is it? Keystone
He's the
Cops?
horse.
There's a Keystone Cops.
They get it. All right.
Who are we supposed to believe then?
Not Alex Jones anymore.
Yeah, Alex Jones. I'm sorry.
You think Alex Jones will cover this conspiracy?
Well, if he does, it won't be a conspiracy. Well, it's not a conspiracy. I'm talking about it.
Yeah.
But I don't think people want. I think he's paid. He's paid by the government.
To make
so is Chomsky.
Conspiracies look so ridiculous.
Chomsky's paid.
Everyone's
shitting
I bet
on me for
you're
Chomsky.
paid by the government, Ken. A third conspiracy.
Taxes. You want to get into taxes?
Well, let's talk about Chomsky because we mentioned him. I just mentioned he was an idiot, offhanded.
Let me just say, we only Chomsky'd at the bit here. All right?
He is an idiot. Chomsky's an idiot. You can Google.
He's not an idiot.
Yeah, he's an intellectual, but he's a liar.
He's a genius, but he's a stooge.
Well, you know what it is? There's a name for him. It's called a useful idiot. Because
his name's Gnome.
People are arguing, I'm saying Chomsky's an idiot. He's not an idiot. He's way smarter than me. But you look, he wears Dockers. So anyone who wears Dockers is a fucking
He said that
idiot.
Americans were worse than the Nazis. Then when someone called him out on that, he denied it, even though he wrote it in a book, and then tried to discredit the person who pointed out that he called Americans worse than the Nazis in his book. He's so loose with the truth that not only are his facts wrong, but then, even if you call him on the fact that he said those facts, he'll lie about that.
Well, he makes a lot of money off of being the only good Jew.
Yeah, he's a self-loathing Jew.
I was told I was the only good Jew.
No.
That's why I make Holocaust jokes.
It's impossible.
Yeah, why do you wanted to talk about that? Why you make Holocaust jokes? You love making Holocaust jokes.
I think I mentioned I was in this newspaper, this big article about me, and they said, well, is there anything you wouldn't do? And I said, well, for the right amount of cash, I'd work with Dr. Mengele. And then my mom got all mad and freaked out, and all her friends freaked out, even though I've made a million fucking Holocaust jokes. But this is why I do it. And this is the reality, and you guys can shit all over me for this. I don't care. People don't realize how much people don't realize how much other people hate the Jews.
Oh,
you can't understand it. And I'm saying, oh yeah, we know you understand. It's like I can't understand black slavery. Yeah, I've even asked a bunch of my slaves about it, and they have no idea.
Lips are sealed.
Yeah, their lips are sealed. But people hate the Jews so fucking much. And the Jews are really the only ones who can truly understand, because we live it on a daily basis. Not a daily basis, but we get it.
People who don't even think they hate Jews don't realize that they hate Jews.
I hate Jews, and I'm a Jew.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
So, I hate them because they look like fucking Mennonites with pigtails. They walk around dressed in the most. It's ridiculous.
You also hate them because they're annoying.
Well, they're annoying, and they're
greedy. They love gold.
Oh, listen, only some of them. Very, very
Jeff,
few.
you're Jewish, right?
Well, listen, I don't want to get... Listen, that's joking. But the reason is the reason it's what Richard Pryor said, that you say the N-word as many times as you can, and it'll desensitize everyone into saying it. And, I would use the word kike and all that stuff. It doesn't make a difference. And I'm not a racist. I really, I've banged almost every culture.
Haven't banged Indian, but anyway, go on.
You haven't banged Indian?
No, not real Indians. He's done a Native American.
I did a Métis girl.
Oh, there you go.
I mated with a Métis once.
But anyway, you're taking back
An
the
Australian
Holocaust
chick?
jokes.
No. But
you
know
want
what I'm
you're
saying.
neutralizing them.
So, yeah, that if I make fun of the Holocaust, then, one, people are going to say, oh, that guy Kenny Hotz, he's a decent Jew, because Arabs listen to me, and I got a lot of Arab fans and stuff like that, and they go, you know what, that Jew's okay. So any semblance of anyone hating the Jews, liking me for any reason, and giving them an alternate train of thought to maybe not hate us as a race is more important to me than Gabi Weisberg calling my mother and screaming about me making a Dr. Mengele joke.
I don't know if you needed to mention his name, but your mom.
And
was...
then people are way too sensitive about everything. You know what? Like, oh my God, Django. They say that, Negro a million times, like, ooh, and everybody's freaking out. Like, seriously, come on.
Take a chill pill,
It's
man.
embarrassing. Take a chill pill.
Yeah, I think it probably was said a lot back then when they were locked up and couldn't do anything about it.
What's the Jewish bad word?
So wait, let's get
Kike.
back. So we're going to get
Jew.
Yeah, you
Terrible.
say Jew. It's the only word that actually is derogatory, and it's a nice way of saying it.
We're like shitty Jew? Is that similar?
Same thing.
Yeah, okay.
Your mom was yelling at you today because, well, first of all, you were yelling at your mom. You were not in a good mood today. You were yelling at your mom
today. Well, I'm not allowed to be in a good mood. My God.
No, I'm just saying you happened to be in a bad mood. You were yelling at your mom because she locked you out of the house when you were trying to...
He was yelling at everybody
change the light.
today.
Oh, we all got yelled. Brian got yelled at, and I got yelled at.
Okay, Brian shows up 20... we tell Brian an hour and 40 minutes before we even show up, and give him an additional 15-minute lead up to, like, we're waiting for you in a car.
The first
Nobody
phone call.
needs to pick you up in a car, Brian. It is a privilege.
It was nice.
Yeah,
I
and you
agree.
leave us waiting in a car for 15 minutes.
My dog had to pee.
Yeah, well,
But in my defense, the first phone call, you didn't say, you said we'll be there in a bit. So then I went about my morning and I had stuff to do and I did it.
And then we gave you 15 minutes warning. You're still fucking late.
Well,
Yeah, well,
lesson
what?
learned,
well,
I guess.
What? Yeah, well, what? Yeah, because you know what? You should be a motivated,
Oopsie.
hardworking person.
unfortunately,
Yeah,
I'm not.
not true. Okay, and fuck my mom.
Your mom is.
annoying. Who
It's the
cares?
Boston thing. It's that she's pretty. She's very upset for the people of Boston. It's terrible, but she's kind of happy in a way that people get to know what Israel goes through, and it's true. There's two people in Boston who just want to do bad things to America. They shut down the whole city of Boston.
No no airplanes.
No airplanes, no sporting events, no public transport.
Oh,
people
boo-hoo, Red
not
Sox
leave.
can't play.
No chowder.
People not allowed to leave their house. No England clam chowder. All because two bad guys don't like America. And for her, that's a daily reality in Israel. It doesn't happen every day in reality
And it
because they
doesn't
take so
shut
many
down every
precautions.
city, but that shit goes down all the time.
And there's not two people who are trying to do bad things to Israel. There's maybe a couple million of them.
Yeah.
But you were doing your math on it.
Well, my friend was saying that there's one. Well, first of all, how many? I don't want to do a Jew Arab show.
Too late.
No, it's just a
We'll
way
get
of
over in this-
sympathizing
We'll
what
get
they
over
go
in a
to.
second, but the reality is, how many Jews in the world, Jeff?
13 million.
How
Too
many?
many.
How many Muslims?
1.6 billion or something?
1.6 billion. So first of all, what are the Muslims scared about? There's like, it's like there's 13 million of us. Like
they're
it's,
so
it's
close.
embarrassing. Like, what do you really have to be scared of? And then you just think about this: if there's 1.6 billion Muslims in the world, let's just say that 1% of them are fucking bomb packing crazy men. 1%. That's 16 million crazies on the planet. And let's just say 1% of them are drop a nuke, swim across the ocean, and fucking Hezbollah our shit to death. What's that? That's 160,000, 16,000. Dude, that's like just 16 million or whatever. These are not. It's like
You did the math.
1,000 times more men that landed on the beach in Normandy.
Yeah, and you look at what two guys can do to basically a whole country, let alone a city, in the terror department.
According to the
why your mom
media.
wanted you to mention on your radio show. She wanted you to point
That's
it
why
out.
I can't believe the shit's not going down. People are fucking crazy. I can't believe nukes aren't going off. Anyone can destroy anything. I was thinking, geez, what am I going to take out? What am I going to pour some fucking diesel fuel on?
Let's light it up.
Fill a garbage can fill with fertilizer. What can I take out? I could just, this reminds me of Brian's father. This happened.
Sorry?
I was woken up a few nights ago at 3:14 a.m.
What night?
There was a U-Haul parked in front of my house. In it, there was a naked clown who had cut his body up like paper, his skin, with a broken beer bottle. It was actually one of those cappuccino cold drinks from Starbucks, the ones that come in the glass. He smashed it and he started cutting up his skin.
Poor guy.
And then he was surrounded with balloon animals, nude, had cut his dick, almost severed his penis from his body with sheared glass, and that the back of the van was filled with garbage cans filled with fertilizer and diesel fuel. And he was ready to take me out. And he's fucking crazy.
Well, I hope they find whoever this person
was Brian's dad.
What? No.
Robert. Yeah, it was Robert.
What night was that?
What's today?
It's Tuesday.
Sunday night.
Holy
So Monday morning, 3:14.
Let's...
Anyways, your dad's fucking crazy. Keep him the fuck away from me. Well, he's gone forever. There's no way that guy's coming back.
Where did they take him?
Penny
This
Anguish
clown.
Correctional Facility.
Holy shit.
But I don't want you to now, Brian. It's gonna be like Scream, where now Brian's gonna become the
Copycat.
junior. It's probably you. Anyways, whatever.
Apple doesn't fall too
Okay,
far
so
from
we
the
talk.
tree.
I'm sorry for talking about all that Jewish shit.
Well, it had to be said on
But there's
behalf of
terrorists
your
just
mom.
tried to blow up a fucking train in Toronto yesterday.
Oh yeah, in Toronto, they're linked to Iran. They say so. They say one.
So says the
I
mainstream
don't know.
media.
Why don't we go to Iran? Why don't we just go to Iran and start fucking Iran paid for the fucking Boston bombers. Don't they have some camel race we can go to and blow up or something?
Well, I don't know.
Let's go get some fucking pots and pans, fill them with nails and subway tokens, and just go start blowing them up. I don't understand when they blow us up. We need this is what we should do. We should get all the criminals, like all the rapists and the psychos and the crazies, who say, okay, look, you're allowed out of jail, and we're going to give your family, I don't know, $3,000, but you have to go to Iran with a bomb strapped to your head, and you got to blow everybody up.
Worked in Australia.
Yeah, why don't we send out criminals, murderers? You say, hey, bro, I know you love killing people so much.
You got a murder crave going or what?
Yeah, hey, look here, go here, push this button, and blow some shitty fucking psycho politicians who want to kill us all.
I bet you they'd be
Something
all
to
for
think
it.
about.
I think that'd make a great movie.
Write it
It's
up.
kind of like Nikita.
Start a petition.
You find the people who are they're on death row even. They
Yeah.
got nothing else going on. They love to kill. Probably proud Americans for some strange reason.
Yeah.
So send them over.
Death by suicide bombing.
Give them some crock pots, some nails. Let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Write it up.
Someone else can write it up and say, so write it up, send it to me, I'll go sell it for us.
Bad idea. Let's send them some roses instead.
That's terrible. Okay, what? So are we?
You had a terrible day yesterday. I think that's why you were in a bad mood today.
No, I went to some award and I feel like everyone ignored me.
Well, you hate it.
I don't like the bureaucracy of it. I don't know. I don't know if you explain. I don't want to talk about me feeling shitty.
Okay, here's the thing. Kenny wants everyone to love him, first of all. That's very important to you.
That's why I get bad when people yell at me for these Chomsky comments.
Yeah, it's true. Somebody made, first of all, Chomsky, people probably don't know
you're
who
an
he is.
idiot. Chomsky's great.
Yeah, Google anything he says. It's so radical that to disagree
Gnarly,
with Chomsky
dude.
does not make you an idiot.
Well, here's the truth. Listen, I don't really know enough about Chomsky to really...
everyone you
Listen,
know and
he
trust.
was going to do our show. He was supposed to be in Trying for the Will. He said he was doing our show, and then he fucked us and said he's not going to do it. And we have arranged flights and shit.
Yeah,
That's
we
classic
were
Chomsky.
doing it. We were getting Jews to build a mosque, which you think Chomsky would be behind that. But he flip-flopped on us.
Anyways, well, he's a dick. But anyways,
nobody would be on the show. And we couldn't. Not only was he not on it, but other people wouldn't be on the show the second they heard the word Chomsky.
Yeah,
because
my uncle, my amazing uncle, who was an ambassador, wouldn't be on the show because Chomsky was on it.
Now we got neither of them. Anyway, you want people to love you. That's important to you, and that's why you love your fans.
I'm sorry. So I hate talking about shit that I don't know about, and I really don't know enough about Chomsky. So, when some guy on my fucking Facebook or something says, fuck you, Kenny, because Chomsky's a genius, I doubt you really know that much about him either. At least I'm happy to say I'm a fucking idiot. And half the shit I say is stupid and doesn't make sense, so who fucking cares?
Yeah, you don't even want to engage. It was funny that you engaged him, because the last thing you want to do is engage a Chomsky argument on your YouTube page. But you didn't want someone to not like you,
which
that
is
you
weird,
couldn't help yourself.
I just love shitting on Spenny and destroying him. And there's certain people that if I ever have a couple of drinks and I bump into that are fucking dicks, I really try to just crush them. So
yeah, there's some people you don't mind, but
I was at this party. Some fucking annoying girl. I'm at this party, and it's the Writers Award party.
Last night?
I don't really go to this thing because I kind of feel a little left out. But you know what? I'm pretty acclaimed, and I don't know if some people... I can't tell if they like me or they don't like me, or I don't even want to say they're jealous or not. I just can't... I don't really connect to the organization, even though I would love to. And I'm right. I fucking wrote South Park. Who's really done that?
Well, one of the things
in that room's done that.
No, it's all those places are kind of cultish. They're people who like each other. They're their own best fans. They make these shows that nobody's ever seen, never made money, get canceled, and they celebrate them. It's an evening to celebrate the stuff they made that nobody watched.
It's a jerk circle.
It's a jerk circle. And they don't like you walking. You're not.
That I like.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk.
Come on the cookie.
Last one, eat the Triscuit.
Dirty donut.
I haven't done it yet, though.
Yeah, you intentionally didn't do it. Brian would always wait till the end just to get that cracker.
So?
That soggy cracker with his man caviar on it.
Anyway,
tastes good.
You were there, and you you hated it because you have to kind of kiss some people's bums. There are people who can give you money, get you a show, hire you, but you don't really respect them that much.
No,
I think not all of them.
I wouldn't say that.
I just
don't. I think that. I don't know. Listen. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a dick or.
You're a bit of a dick, but really the problem is they think that you're a reality show guy, so they don't respect you. They think that you just lucked into this thing with some silly, quirky show, and they don't see you as creative or smart or genius or any of that.
Which isn't nice, because I really felt like I've been a diplomat of Canadian television all over the world, and I've opened these doors for Americans and for a lot of people to purchase Canadian content. And I think a lot of them look at me like I'm shit, and it's upsetting because, it's like, seriously, what more do I have to do to promote Canadian comedy? And what are you shitting on me for? Like, why? Why? What did I do, really?
Listen, these people in that room that you kind of feel like you have to kiss their bums a little bit because you kind of get that way. These are people who are hotshots in that room, but they probably have about 200 Twitter followers. Like, they're small potatoes in real life. So it's so humiliating for you to have to walk into that environment. And then, anyway, do you want to tell them what happened that made it even worse?
Now. So I'm walking through the crowd with my friend. I was with my friend, and I'm walking past the stage, and I wipe out. I see these black stairs.
Heads up.
The room's totally dark. I fucking wipe out in front of everybody.
The worst.
And it was really embarrassing. And then
loser.
some girl comes up to me. And goes, "You really took a wipe out," like some fucking bitch. And I went, "Oh yeah, that's why I'm so rich and famous, because I did that on TV for 10 years." And she's saying,
And she doesn't like you?
it's like everyone's so passive aggressive. I was really nice, and then she wouldn't leave me alone. She's like this fucking parasite. Swear to God, it's like a fucking herpes sore. It's like, just get the fuck away from me. And there's some celebrity girl there, and she goes, "Oh, that's my friend." I go, "Oh, introduce me." And I called her over, and the girl didn't even know who she was. It's like, I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't know. Listen, I really, and I think people know this now from the radio show and shit. I'm really a nice guy. You wouldn't think so. I literally slipped my friend acid and ate fake shit out of a toilet. But, I'm a nice guy. And I think people write on about the show that they're surprised they're finally getting to know who I am.
You're
But
a great
it hurts.
guy.
It really does hurt. And a lot of famous comedians have said it hurts. It hurts.
You know what hurt? You know what hurts? You hear what happened to Reese Witherspoon?
I know what doesn't hurt your wife's ass.
Yeah. You can just.
That thing's like boot leather.
Yeah.
She's got to rub gun grease
of
on it for
calluses
lube.
there.
Calluses.
Yeah, isn't that
like
what
that-
happens to your skin?
It's like a map of the Himalayas.
So, Reese Witherspoon. Do you want to talk about Reese Witherspoon at all? I don't know why.
Why is it a map of the Himalayas? I don't understand that.
That's what it
is
looks
it
like.
dimply? Is it
It's
all
got
dimply from
some
celluloid?
massive mountains with white caps on it from all the fucking friction.
That's calluses. You would be thinking
like
talking
white
I
calluses.
think they're warts.
Yeah, like
stalagmite warts.
That's different. That's in a different area.
I'm surprised your wife wasn't there because she's a big agent,
Well,
and I mean a big agent.
Huge.
Yeah,
Massive.
She looks like she's like Bib the Michelin Man with acne.
Yeah, it's not good.
that's fair. Fair enough. I can't argue with that.
She's got more rolls than Pillsbury, your wife.
Okay.
She's got more chins than a Chinese phone book.
All right. Any more?
Yeah, more.
Bring it on, man.
Your wife is so fat that when she sits around the
I was
house,
waiting for that
Come
one.
on.
I
You
can't
can do
believe
better
it.
than that.
your wife is so fat that even the mice are hunchback.
Huh?
Now we're getting somewhere.
You get that?
No.
Nope.
Even the mice are hunchback?
Yeah, because there's no room left in your house.
Oh, well.
Oh, I get it now.
I mean, I was thinking maybe
Hey,
that, but then it doesn't make sense.
How do you bang your wife?
Yeah.
You roll her in flour, look through the folds, and when you find shit, move back one.
Very nice. Let me know when you want to move on.
Oh, yeah,
You got
you
it?
roll her in flour
Never.
and you look for a wet spot.
That's the
Yeah.
classic
That's
one.
funnier.
No, I like that you took it to a different place.
I moved it up.
So you went to
How
a
do you know-
basketball.
how
Yeah,
do you know-
Jeff, we're not moving on yet.
How do you
Sorry.
know?
Jesus.
How do you know if your wife's gay?
How?
If her dick tastes like shit.
It's a good way.
That's good. Anything
Okay,
else?
I'm done. Forget it.
Okay.
It's over.
So you went to a basketball game.
No
Now-
more cruelty to animals.
You went to a basketball game.
I went to my first basketball game ever, the Raptors.
Last game of the year.
I went with Darren, who lives in my mom's basement, and his 870-year-old girlfriend, who looks exactly like his mother.
Now, obviously, Darren doesn't listen to this.
And
Have you
Brian.
heard any?
Brian was there.
Who cares? Darren is like, man, you fucking asshole, Hotz. It's okay, fine. Here's a steak at the keg. Everything's okay. Buy that guy an appetizer. You could like literally hack his family to pieces with a machete. Buy that guy a Toblerone, and he's like, oh, thanks, bro. Anything.
So you're there with
With
Ann?
Darren, his girlfriend. I bought Bry guy because he loves basketball.
Thank you, Kenny. Against the
Bry got
Celtics.
fucking shit face wasted.
I was a little
Like,
Unbelievable.
biblical wasted.
I got the call.
Like like
It's
so mush mouth. Like, hey, my man, Bert. Like that's how fucking.
We
wasted
were all
it.
having a good time.
I'm surprised. Well, first I took Brian to this sick steakhouse, which was super expensive. The guy downs like 2 7-ounce martinis.
That kind of that set the tone for sure.
And then I don't know. We had 2 martinis. I bought him a steak tartare,
Tuna tartare, actually.
tuna
Ken.
tartare.
Can't believe you even remember.
And some shrimp that cost like $50 each.
They were delish.
And then you went to the game. How many Raptors waved to you?
All
All of them?
One guy elbowed a guy, and the other guy waved at me.
And okay, and then now you don't understand sports.
But you know
don't
what?
Yeah.
I felt so good when I went home. I freed his mother.
Okay.
No?
I don't know.
It was against Boston, though. Raptors took it.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
Boston. Another loss.
Yeah,
I don't know. This show is getting.
it was a blast.
I don't know. Too soon. Too soon. Anyway, you don't understand sports. You had a lot of sports theories, but you were very angry that the players from Toronto who play for
I don't
Toronto
like
aren't
sports.
from Toronto.
I don't like sports. First of all, it doesn't make sense to me that Toronto plays Montreal or Toronto plays Boston or LA plays, I don't know what, the Galapagos. I don't know where the fuck they're
New York.
New York.
They get it. They get it.
You have to. It should be a law that if Toronto plays Los Angeles, the people from Toronto have to play the people in Los Angeles. You can't take the people from Los Angeles and put them in Toronto and have them play Los Angeles, who are the people from Chicago. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand it. When you are in school and your high school is playing football with another high school, you don't get high school players from another high school to play for your high school. Your high school plays against their high school. That's it. Our city plays against their city. If LA wins all the time, oh well, and maybe in 50 years we'll train our people, our tall people to be...
It's not Sparta.
Listen, it is Sparta, okay? It doesn't make sense that you can pay for your city to be good. It's totally fucking retarded.
Pitch it to the NBA.
And then the other thing is, let's create a game called basketball where we need let's get tall people to dunk the basket. Why don't they just lower the basket half the height and get everybody to play?
This is the dumbest rant you've ever done.
And then the best normal people will play basketball. I don't know. Why don't we put the basketball like underwater, and then only the people that can swim underwater can play the game?
That's water polo.
Why don't we make it let's have midget basketball. Well, the best midgets I'd rather watch midgets than tall people play.
No, too slow.
How do you know?
I think it'd be
you
faster.
Make the fucking field shorter. Who fucking cares?
Field?
Whatever. Listen, the reality is, it's all bullshit.
So you don't know anything about sports, or you do?
It's all fun. I know the games. I know the reality. You basically go hit a fucking ball into a hole. I'm out there. I'm out there in Muffland digging for, you know what? That's it. That's all. That's my sport.
Yeah.
My sport is life.
It's funny that you're so competitive, but you have no appreciation for sports. You don't even get why people would watch it. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know why they're doing it.
You know why I don't like sports? It's because I don't like showering with fucking sweaty men naked in a room afterwards. Like, put a fucking door on the thing. 20 naked dudes.
I don't know.
You know what? Another thing is that we talked about it. I said some Russian guy wanted to pay me to do a porno. And I said, no, I wouldn't do a porno. I never did a porno. You know what? I actually did do a porno, and I didn't want to mention it.
This is true.
When I was about 16 years old, I banged my girlfriend on camera, and I did a whole set. And then I showed the porno to my friends, and they'll back it up. It's true. And
how many friends do you think saw this?
Oh, probably about 5.
And the girl knew that some people were going to see this.
I did a porno with my girlfriend at the time, and I was really, really young. And
tripod. You had a tripod set up, or were you holding the camera?
Believe me, I had a tripod set up.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we know.
And I was always proud of how big my schlonger was, and I finally just wanted people to see it. But that was a long time ago, and I was a druggie back then. I was doing a lot of drugs.
Blame it on the drugs, man.
Yeah, that's what I do. I basically blame everything on the drugs.
Well,
okay, and but I don't want to leave this whole previous industry thing about me being upset or anything like that. Listen, this is life. There's we were talking about earlier about there being you can be mad at people.
Doesn't matter how big you are.
Yeah,
it's the whole idea of having to kiss losers at people. You look at somebody and think, God, that guy's a loser, but you have to still kiss their ass. It's like Barack Obama has to kiss, the president of some crappy country's ass.
See, that was a good point that Jeff made. No matter how big you are, there's just shit that you don't like to do. So, maybe in your life, if you got some shitty landlord, or your parents are fucking losers, or you got a shitty kid, you know what? Oh, well.
Here.
That's it.
Life
goes on, man.
Well, a lot of people probably out there, they were probably feling shitty about their crappy life and their shitty job, but now I think you've turned that around.
People send me letters all the time saying, hey, Kenny, my mom died, or when I was doing really shit, or I was in the hospital, and then I broke my leg, and we watched all your stuff. You really made me happy. And I had this guy send me shit like, oh, my brother died, and why didn't you respond? And all this crazy shit.
It's like that Eminem song.
Yeah, when that Eminem song came out, I was like, holy shit.
That's me.
That guy wrote me too, or something.
Good street cred, Jeff.
So, anyways, yeah, I'm glad I try to do my best. Things are shit, whatever. I don't want to be complaining. Listen, the only thing I care about is like, do I have the heat on in the winter, and is there an extra can of fucking, ravioli for me to munch? So, I'm very happy. As long as there's, some cashews for me to grab, or I can get a little dark chocolate at the end of the night.
Oh, sweet tooth! I see.
Yeah. I'm talking about Destiny, that prostitute I bang at that strip joint. And I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm very simple. And I hate bureaucracy, and I hate all of this shit, and I hate all this serious shit. That's why I hate fucking Chomsky, and I just hate assholes who think they're so fucking hot when they're shit, and everybody knows they're shit. And I hate people that think they're so big when it's the emperor's new clothes. I always hate that mentality when you do something that's terrible and it's acclaimed. That's really what it is. And that
it's celebrated. They're celebrating mediocrity.
Yeah.
And that's if there's people there who are kind of funny, and if they weren't celebrating themselves so much, you'd be like, yeah, that guy's kind of funny.
Yeah, and and it comes out a lot in the news and the media that what's her name, that governor from Alaska.
Sarah Palin.
Yeah, Sarah Palin. Like, she was being celebrated, and everyone knew she was an idiot, but they had no choice but to keep celebrating her to maybe get elected. But it's just when these things happen, like when some shitty movie comes out and everybody knows it's so fucking bad and embarrassing, and you see like some actor go on Letterman or something trying to legitimize how funny this movie is, when it's about to be the biggest fucking bomb in history.
They know it.
They know it. You can smell it, and another thing is, why are all these amazing actors like Steve Carell, and all of these guys doing these, like Gervais? Gervais was amazing. He's doing like the worst movies ever, like The World of Lying, or what? It's all these shitty movies he did. It's so embarrassing. His new show is terrible. Half of his shows, he's sitting behind a desk with Stephen Marchand laughing like, dude, don't do that in every fucking show. It's annoying. Get up, walk around, like, seriously.
But he's great. That's the thing that makes it. I wouldn't put him in the same category.
Well, listen, he's done a lot of shitty stuff, and a lot of these guys end up doing like tons of shitty work and ruining their buzz, and that's why I haven't really done anything, because I'm so scared about doing something shitty that it traumatizes me, and it makes it really hard for me to do anything, because I'm so scared that I'm going to fucking go down the ladder or fuck up my chi, my fucking
especially
juice.
when you need to get that money for that show from somebody who you think doesn't know.
Yeah, well,
what
that's
funny
why
is. They're the ones who ruin it.
I can't infiltrate the community of the industry, because if I get thrown into that fucking mishmash, then I'm fucked, because I'll just become like everybody else, and people will see me as a sellout.
Fucking sellout? You already are a sellout.
You already are a sellout. You just did a commercial. I won't say for who.
I'd like to.
Peanuts.
Listen, I did a cell phone commercial.
More information.
Sellout.
But I was me, and the whole commercial was about me being God, which I thought, fuck, this is kind of cool.
Oh, you're into that?
Anyways, no one will see it.
That's hard to tell.
Yeah.
So what are you
shitting on me for? All my friends shit on me. Everybody shits on me.
Who's shitting on you?
Everybody's mad at me because I haven't gotten them a show. Everybody was tied their fucking, trailers to my fucking coattails, and because I haven't done anything, or nobody's been giving me a show in 2 years, everybody's mad at me. They all thought, I'm going to drive them all the way to fucking Beverly Hills. And in the end, they all should have gone somewhere else. They all should have done fucking cooking shows or a home and garden or whatever the fuck they did. And now everyone's mad at me because I didn't score a massive deal with fucking whoever. And I'm not the biggest MTV star,
And you didn't bring them with you.
But isn't that true that people shit on me for that?
You know what? There's a lot of people that I think when you first became famous were very drawn to you and thought you were amazing. And then when nothing worked out for them, you didn't take, there was no benefit for them. I think they've gotten a little colder towards you.
Yeah, a little colder, and there's an animosity towards me. Yeah. And why? Really? What did I do? I helped you buy your fucking house. I got you 2,000 fucking Facebook fans. Like, You know, what are you shitting on me for? What are you so angry at me? Hey, look, you could have used, you know what, if you guys are too stupid to not open a Tumblr page.
Yeah, Jeff.
Because, you know, what am I supposed to do? You know? Jeez.
Ken, do you mind opening Jeff a Tumblr page? He needs help.
You're not referring to me, I hope. You think I'm part of that?
I think you suck up to me. You're a suck ass. I
pathetic.
think you.
I wasn't today when we got in a blowout. Brian, I thought Brian was going to cry.
Yeah, we got to
was
blow
like watching
up.
my
Jeff,
parents.
we got to blow it up. Look, I've been trying to load up this shit on iTunes forever. You know how long it takes? I'm paying like $800 a month for my fucking high speed. It's still 4.5 hours to upload this show to an FTP that RSS's it to iTunes. And just like, yeah, right when you get it on, hey, don't announce that there's an RSS feed.
I won't
What
get
are
it.
you doing,
It's the
Ken?
worst. This is the worst radio
Whatever.
show.
You can
You're just
download
uploading.
you can download my fucking show on my page. You want to download it? Download it. Just all freaked out. Why isn't it on iTunes? It's the biggest podcast hub in the world.
No, you know what
so
happened?
I said, okay, Jeff, you know what? You put it on fucking iTunes. So now he's
not
got to
even what
go
happened.
buy high speed. He's got to go fill out the descriptions. He's got to go do the pictures. You fucking win, buddy. Guess what? Welcome to the wonderful world of work. I'm tired of doing all my work and shit for you. This cost me money. Merrick, everybody. Food, driving, gas, parking, being here. It cost me a lot of money. The editor just gave me a fucking invoice. Jeff, what the fuck do you do? That camera, you're center on that camera.
Answer
you are
him.
on thin fucking ice, bro.
Well, I'll tell you
Thin
what happened.
ice.
Let me tell you what
and
happened.
You better fucking be a part of this, or I swear to God, I will replace you with your fucking manatee pig wife.
She's available.
I swear to God, I'll
I
throw
think-
darts at her ass, and I'll have Inuit guys fucking chop off her skin and sell it for blubber.
What happened was we got into an argument.
A
and
heated
argument.
which lasted at least 45 minutes.
which I won't get into because Kenny's touched on it in a weird way. But
Jeff was actually fired for about
yeah,
Yeah, I
fired
said,
today.
you're fired. Get out. I
And
don't
then-
want to
He
come
had
to
his
the
jacket
show.
on.
And then his face turned white.
No, it didn't. Your face turned white. You're like, ooh, you really gonna do that?
Oh, yeah.
And then
Are you retarded?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'm
and
so
then,
scared.
Yeah, he
I don't
got
fucking
quiet.
care. No.
And then what
you-
happened?
got awkward,
I
not
didn't
quiet.
care
You
either.
look like Marty Feldman. You look like Marty Feldman saw a ghost when I said, Kessel, you fucking don't. You're not
I
showing
wasn't.
up.
I put my
It
coat
was-
on. I was ready to go.
It
and
got
then,
real. It
And
got
then
real.
what happened was the whole thing was there was some guy that we were gonna. Okay, we'll see what so and so has
tell
to
us-
say about this.
Listen,
do you want me to put the names in?
No, you're not explaining the story. Basically,
Okay, I'll explain it.
He
It's
was
just boring for
complaining
everyone.
about something that was so stupid and obvious. He loves to
So
complain.
obvious that he was arguing against
He's
it.
like, well, I'm arguing against the arguing. Don't argue. You love arguing. Don't
You
do
were
it.
right there arguing step
He's
for
always
step.
looking
Do
for
it.
an
And
argument.
then we
You
called
love to
your
argue.
person. He calls his buddy. Okay, he has a private conversation so he can present his perverted argument to him. And then he comes downstairs all proud with the phone and says, "Okay, here's my buddy. Let's tell him what you have to say." And then, of course, he
my
agreed
friend,
with
no,
me.
No, my friend said, first of all, my friend said, "Who cares?" And I said, "Yeah, who cares?
Jeff
cares. He loves
you
to
cared.
argue about
I wasn't
it.
arguing with myself.
Okay, you know what? You win the conversation, and guess what? Now you got a shitload of work to do.
So
every
now,
week.
because I won the
Because
conversation,
you care more about iTunes than I do, now you're going to be handling the iTunes. And get ready.
I just
Next
won the
week, the guy
iTunes
can't
account.
even work an
Head of iTunes,
The guy
wow.
can't even work an FTP
I can
site.
work one.
I
My
have to-
modem blog has got a firewall that I
modem's
can't
got-
get out of.
My modem's got a firewall.
What do you?
They can't work an FTP site. I have to send him the
I
show
can
every
work it.
week. Yeah, well, you're going to have to work it because guess what? You just got a shitload of work to do.
And why did I get the shit
cracking.
load of work?
Because
I
you
was
were
right. Because I won
you were
an
right.
argument.
Yeah, you won.
And
Well, I hope you win more. 'Cause
Congratulations,
the more you win,
Jeff.
The more you win, the more work you have to do. So congratulations, you win. That's,
Hear,
you know
hear,
what?
Jeff.
That's another thing. And what is it with these people that they have to be right about everything?
You're talking
have
about
to-
yourself.
No, I'm not. They have to win. He was jumping around. I'm so happy. I won.
I didn't say
it was
anything. I
pathetic.
felt
I
bad
don't
for
care.
you.
I don't care. Yeah, you won. I'm sorry. I apologize. Like, who fucking cares?
I just remember you
Why are
apologizing. I
these
just remember you
things-
saying, "Well, you do it now."
Why
There you
are
go.
these
That's what you
things-
get for being right.
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, I'll do it."
Okay, great. Now, when are we going to be up on iTunes, Jeff?
Well,
Head of iTunes, you have the floor.
I got to look into the account. I just got it today. I just won it in an
Everything's
argument.
loaded up.
No, I haven't even been able to go home since I've won the iTunes assignment.
We're going to be up on iTunes, and anybody who says, I want to be up on iTunes, fucking troll the shit out of this fucking
Sure.
Jeff
guy.
Cassel, Kassel.
I'm all for it. We should be on iTunes. People bug me all the time. How do I hear you on iTunes? Because people want to listen to us in their car and things like that. And now they'll be able to.
Don't listen on Sirius XM at 5 o'clock Tuesday during rush hour.
A lot of people don't have it.
Yeah.
You're 14-year-olds that love you. And
well, they got YouTube. They can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's funny. I wore a hat last time. I got a lot of trolling about it.
So don't wear the hat.
I don't care. I don't even care. But Kenny was dressed as an Auschwitz prisoner. Not a comment. You literally look like you escaped from Auschwitz. couldn't believe that nobody said a
now
thing.
you're stealing my Auschwitz jokes. This is it.
Oh, you cornered the market on Auschwitz.
Now you're just. There's nothing original that you can do.
Okay, look at the footage, and you look like an Auschwitz. I don't know what else to call someone who looks like
I'd like
they were in Auschwitz.
I'd like to look at the footage on iTunes. When's that going to happen?
Well, I'll let you know next Tuesday.
I don't know. Well,
you've had 15 weeks. You didn't do it.
There's a couple of good TED Talks there in the time being. Put it on iTunes, you fucking dick.
Now he's yelling at me.
Yeah, put it on iTunes. Great. Congratulations. Get us some fucking
Way
advertisers.
To go, Jeff.
Get us some advertisers, Jeff.
All right, well, I'm on it.
Basically, his wife wakes up at what time does your wife wake up? 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Feeds the kids. She goes to work. She works her ass off. She's the only person in the family bringing home a paycheck.
Bringing home the bacon.
She gets the kids. She dresses them, feeds them, takes them to school. Jeff sleeps until like
today,
11 o'clock.
I did it all today.
Oh, not one day.
7 o'clock.
One day. Basically,
this is all because you fell down in front of a bunch of cheesy people.
You are a kept man. Your wife does the work and brings home the bacon.
It's been like this all day. He was talking to his mother like this.
Right? Your wife pays your bills.
Yes or no? That's not. She brings home a lot of money, and I'm very proud of her for that.
What's
and
the
you don't bring in. You're
when I found her, you have to remember.
Does your wife work and you're unemployed?
Well, I am
does
with you.
Does your wife work and are you unemployed?
I'm not entirely unemployed. I'm an actor, so I'm mostly unemployed.
60-40, 70-30, what?
90,
well, I also help her
5.
with her business, but I would say it skews in her
Jeff,
favor quite nicely.
My Internet Explorer tab for my Amazon account is out. Can you come over and fix it?
No, I got a firewall.
Jeff, how do I zoom into this picture? Jeff, this font is at 10 and I want it at 12. That's the work you do. You show up when there's something like fucked up, some Safari page that you got to reset the defaults on. You don't work. Your wife pays for all the things.
I sure hope you don't fall down in front of anybody next week.
I do.
It's not bad radio, but
okay, that's it. I'm over. I love him.
Let's clear
He's
the
one of my
air.
best friends. I'm not angry. I do. I'm not. I really do love him. But you reap what you sow. If you're gonna be a dick, you're gonna get fucked.
You're gonna get an iTunes account, buddy.
That's right. So his big argument about we have to be on iTunes and it's the best place for us to be has resulted in him now being responsible for the entire Apple platform.
Yeah, it's weird that you ever argued it.
And it's going to be a lot of work, and I'm very happy you're doing it because I've been doing a lot of work on the show myself. So finally, it's time to share the wealth. Welcome to the wonderful world of post-production. Congratulations, Mr. Executive Producer.
Good for you, Jeff.
Now, I've got a surprise. Thank you, everybody. I've got a surprise. It's Matt's Minute. No one's seen it. I don't know how it's going to play on the radio, but I'm just going to throw my...
Well, you can't play it. It's a music.
No, it's something different. You've got a trailer, but Matt has done another masterpiece, I believe.
Well, then show it at
I haven't
the
seen
camera.
it.
Turn the computer
No,
on.
we'll edit it in.
If you can believe Brian's favorite food was cheese sandwiches, and he couldn't get enough of them. Every day a bloody cheese sandwiches drove me nuts. But he was a strange kid. He would only eat them off of somebody's chest. We tested Brian, went to numerous doctors, we figured he might be retarded, but they said nothing wrong with him, he's fine. If he's not retarded, I don't know what is. I think he's nuts.
Was this before he hacked his dick off in front of my house with a...
Yeah, he looks great.
Bomb?
Where are all the wounds?
Must have been before.
Matt Merrick has been doing these very well. Congratulations.
You can't see them. Go to YouTube.com/Kenny
would
Hotz.
reveal such an intimate secret.
You can watch it on iTunes. It should be up tomorrow, right, Jeff?
Maybe by midnight.
We're going to see how long it takes him to do it because he is totally
You
inept at
have,
doing
you know,
any of this stuff.
you're-
But 1 second, why don't you make your own Brian Pico, Robert Pico vids and just upload it to KennyHotz.com and I'll play it. And if I play it, I'll have Jeff come over and suck you off. How's that?
Good reward.
Sounds good all around.
Jeff, the iTunes clock starts now. It is 5:49.
You have all the information you need.
I don't have it. You have all the files.
No,
I have to get the files from you.
Yeah.
No, give me the files.
Yeah, I
when
will.
are you getting me the files?
Well, when do you know when the files are? You don't even know when the shows.
I need the
delivered.
files now.
You know when the shows are delivered? When they're uploaded?
No, I need the old ones.
They're already all up
Oh,
on the
okay.
RSS.
Should be no problem.
Yeah, they're all up there. You have all the information you need to load the previous 14 shows.
Let's see if
to
I can
iTunes.
beat your record of 15 weeks and counting.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
It'll be close.
All right. So let's let's do Brian's minute. I think we're ready for it.
Yeah, let's do it, Paul. Paul?
It's time to play Brian's Minute's favorite game. What's that sound? You could win up to $25,000. And it's easy for you to win. Just listen to the sound and then tweet me at Brian Pico what it is you think you've heard. Now remember to be specific. Close your eyes and open your ears. Let's play. Up to $25,000 on the line. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, listen closely. Sound in 3, 2, 1. Let's listen to that sound once more. Let's hear that sound a final time. What's that sound, everybody? What is it? Tweet at Brian Pico what you think you've just heard. And the correct answer will be announced next week in Brian's Minute. Good luck, everybody.
$25,000 up for grabs.
Up to $25,000.
Oh, it's at your discretion.
Up to.
How does it work? Everybody who gets it right
Tune
gets
in next week,
25,000.
Jeff. Okay? Very exciting stuff going
How
on.
much time's left?
We got 8 minutes.
Okay, so what there's a list. What haven't we talked about?
I mean,
'Cause
there's
we're
a
gonna have to
million things.
We have to do phone calls and
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll do phone calls. I mean, one thing we were we were in Chinatown, and you were looking for a sword cane. I don't even know why. You want to talk about? You want to?
Well, in China, you can get a lot of crazy stuff in Chinatown. I know a store that actually sells like these insane like ninja weapons, and they're like $20, and they make great presents. It's like, happy birthday! Here's like a sword cane that has like this massive 2-foot sword inside some regular cane. Anyways,
so it looks like
didn't
it's
need
just
that?
sugar cane. People think, oh, that guy's just holding a piece of sugar cane.
Yeah.
But voila, you pull it out.
Yeah.
When
You
in
walk
need.
down the street. My mom walks down the street with one.
Makes a great
She
gift.
doesn't even know it's a...
No, she knows. She's prepped. She was in the Israeli army for 4 years.
Nice.
So she's ready to fucking gash and gnash any rapist. I think my mom actually goes out trying to get busy.
Yeah, like look, as a victim or as a perpetrator.
A victim.
Yeah, she just goes to places.
Looking for fun.
She tattooed a target on her vagina, a dartboard.
Okay.
No.
So I don't know about that. And you were also want to talk. We were downtown. We saw these people handing out the Black History Month, things. It's the weirdest scam where they pretend every month is Black History Month.
Yeah, it's the only reason why there's still photocopiers.
Yeah, they're old. It's the
We got a
weirdest
lot
thing.
of copies to make.
It's a classic Toronto scam. I don't know if it happens in any other cities where they photocopy this booklet that
Every month is Black History Month.
And
Why do
they-
you hate black people so much, Jeff?
No, Kenny
just
had the
information.
beef with them because well, tell them why, Kenny, because you had a little rant. That
Well, I didn't have a rant. We were talking about how the guilt of black slavery. It's like, oh my God, look, you had Amistad, we had Exodus. Seriously, we're the Jews and the blacks. We are fucking children of Abraham. We are the two persecuted races on the earth. I think there should be a race war, and we should take over everything.
we should join forces.
We should join
No.
forces and smoke some fucking ganja, bruh.
I think we'll still lose.
420.
Okay, let's do some messages. We've got some great.
One second. One
okay.
second. So just, I don't know. Listen, I know more about black history than most black people. I studied it,
Are you saying they're not smart enough to know their own history?
No, I'm just saying they don't. Well, a lot of people don't care about their own history.
Let's close the history books. Let's start anew.
Let's put the past behind us, is what Brian's trying to say.
And I said I loved you. You didn't even say anything.
We'll forget about the gold chains. You forget about the iron chains.
I said I was sorry about the fight, and I said I love Jeff. Not a word from him.
You're not.
I didn't hear you say that on the air or before.
On the air. I said it on the air. Everybody,
you weren't sorry. You were so mad.
No, that's the type.
Are you not?
I'm sorry too. No, I feel bad. About being right.
Yeah, you can't do it now. It's
His
a little late,
poor wife. His poor wife was neighing to me earlier about how. He argues with you. Oh my God. Why don't you talk about what happened with your kid in school today? You want to talk about that?
I don't know if we have enough time. But
Talk about
I got
it,
a call. We got a call. I got a call from him and the principal.
Yeah, what happened?
He was. I don't know yet because it's.
What happened?
Wait, I'm going to tell it. I don't have any problem telling it. It's just that he's 7 years old, and it's hard to understand him over the phone. But the gist of it was that somebody else was, I think, peeing in a bottle and trying to tell someone else it was apple juice.
So he was telling on that kid. He
wasn't telling on them. That would be something I would do.
Yeah.
So 1 second.
He was. I think he may have been egging him on, or maybe he didn't prevent it from happening. He was associated with that boy.
So why would so basically your son had nothing to do with trying to feed a little girl in his class piss.
That's right.
Right? What's the move? Didn't you just watch Dumb and Dumber with your kid the other night? Where
I watched
Williams, where they hand a kid.
He may have inspired it.
Oh, so your kid
I don't know.
basically, he shows his kid Dumb and Dumber. His kid pisses in a bottle and tries to feed it to a girl. Now his son, not my son,
I don't know where he got the idea.
Nothing to do with it.
I'll tell you what. I'll find out next week. I've got to talk to my son and find out what happened.
Dumb and Dumber. That's the exact same scene from the movie when Harlan Williams drinks piss.
There was a connection there.
Yeah.
That's not what the principal or he was saying, but I can't understand that. It was on speakerphone and he's 7 years
Jeff's
old.
Like, oh, not my kid, not my kid. My kid's not normal like every other kid in the world that did that. Like,
what?
That's what kids do. I tried to feed
I know.
everybody.
Kenny was wondering what was wrong.
It's like,
listen,
that's why kids,
I told you about it. It's not like I kept it a secret.
Kids learn about their life by doing shitty things and feeling bad for it.
But
it doesn't mean that your kid's so great that he didn't do it. He's a normal, shitty kid.
I know, but I'd like him to be better than normal. There's a whole new thing going on about bullying and that you shouldn't bully people.
You don't do
because I don't bully people, but you bully Kenny. You're a bully. You were bullied, and you're a bully. It's okay. It's how you function.
You get an iTunes account, and all
so you think. He hears my son does that and thinks, "Oh, he's great. A good thing that he's not like his dad."
I think that's a shitty thing to do. But
pro-bully.
I think everybody does it. We all did it, and it's shitty.
But it'd be nice if people didn't.
Well, it'd be nice if people did.
Listen, I know it's not like I'm going to beat him. I didn't even yell at him.
People didn't blow up joggers too. Yeah, it'd be nice. That's nice world. Yeah,
perfect world, man.
But it's understand. We all accidentally blow up a jogger every now and then, and that's okay too.
Let's listen to some phone calls.
Let's listen to a phone call.
I'm just saying.
Yo, Kenny, what's up, man? You're awesome. Love your show. Totally awesome. You know.
Sorry.
But yeah, man. I don't know what to say, but
I think I've heard this one. I think it goes on for about 5 more minutes.
Happy 420, by the way.
Happy 420, bro.
Get high, get fucked up. But anyway,
okay, Kelly, he's wasted.
What's the next?
Happy 420. What happens? What's happy 9/11? We start taking out buildings with fucking airplanes.
Well, don't wish happy 9/11.
I don't understand. Listen, I'm not saying I'm against smoking weed or anything. Yeah, I should smoke some weed. But the whole 420 thing, that just seems so weird to me. Some kids ran up to me once last year, 420, and they pulled out this Jamaican fucking palm tree coner and wanted me to smoke it with them.
The nerve of them.
I smoked a joint in Amsterdam once. I walked out in front of a fucking streetcar, and some guy puts his umbrella out and then literally saves my life. I smoked this joint, and I almost died. Because the trains were going, the whole streets are opposite, and the guy saved my life. I would have been a fucking Latka. Like a stain on the bottom of Jeff's wife's maxi pad if this fucking train ran over me.
Wouldn't even notice you.
It'd just be me and Jeff right
and
here.
And the guy saved my life. And I could have died from smoking a joint.
Let's hear one more message. There's a good one in there.
Hey, Kenny, it's Robert Pico. I was just calling to confirm we're still on for Thursday. If you could get back to me, that'd be great. Oh, and by the way, Brian, your mother's making chicken fingers for dinner tonight, so if you could be home in time, that would be great. Okay, goodbye.
I hope they're organic.
That was nice. We're done. We're basically done. I just want you to know that because there's no music, and usually you get a minute
Why is there no music?
Because we're going, man. We're playing clips. They
Moving,
can't do it all at
shaking.
once.
Okay, I apologize
There it is.
I apologize to everybody for being wound up. That's it.
I love you, Kenny. You know, I don't mind that we had an argument.
Friends
Arguments
forever.
happen with friends.
Okay, I know. Just let it. You gotta let stuff go. It's okay.
I'm just trying to help you help yourself with
I'm
your
fine.
successful
I don't
show.
need help. I don't need help. I'm happy. I'm a happy person.
I would say you were very happy today.
I am. I was happy till I tripped out in front of everybody and all those shitty people hate me.
And
I'm
that-
just trying to make stuff for everybody. Great stuff. I love you.
we all love everybody.
Thank you.
Go Leafs.